This is Sam, like, all of a sudden, Doom is pretty okay. I played it on Switch, and I swear to God, man, Doom's not that good. Just to be clear, we are now currently standing at the QuakeCon stage area. We literally just finished, the room's just emptied there, and they just had their keynote, and now we're going to talk very briefly about what we saw, and try not to, like, blow our loads too much, because the cleaning stuff. They're like, please, not again. This happens every year. So, like, I feel like we kind of knew what was coming this year. Like, there wasn't, like, some huge surprises. No, that's true. For sure. And I feel like it delivered everything that I was expecting. Totally. More, actually. Like, I didn't expect to see so much gameplay from Doom. Do you, like, that's like... Well, I think before we get 10, 15 minutes. Agreed. We'll get there. We'll get there. Let's do this first. So there was a few items before then. The first one was they did a lot on Quake Champions, which we actually played downstairs. And, like, we all know how Quake plays. It always feels good. It always feels nice. And the good thing about it is now it's free to play. They've made that sort of, like, available to anyone. So you can download Quake for free right now. Yeah. I've always enjoyed playing it. I really hope it finds a great big audience, because, like, the whole Twitch shooter thing, it was like the heydays of esports, you know what I mean? And just even sitting down there playing it, it did feel good. It felt good. It did feel old in a lot of ways. Yeah, like it felt like, you know, nostalgic, and like it felt like it always
feels timeless.
Yeah, I felt like it always has a place in gaming. Totally. And maybe going to free to play will bring a bigger audience. Yeah. Maybe that'll like revitalize it, because it does feel almost now a bit of a niche thing.
I think it is definitely niche, but hopefully with the free-to-play thing, with the improvements they've made to the game, all sorts of stuff, it becomes something bigger. And as I said, I really hope that scene survives, because it's a fucking cool scene. It's like part of the history of gaming.
Yeah, it's
and
part
it
of
deserves
history,
to thrive.
And you want that to always be there, to be like, this is where it came from, and it's still here.
He did stuff on the Elder Scrolls Legends, which, to be honest with you, I'm not keen on. I don't like card games. I think Hearthstone's
pretty damn good.
It burnt me out. Like I was
I agree. But you can't have multiple card games going on. It's like you pick one and that's it.
Yeah. So there was that. There was also the Elder Scrolls Online, which they talked about. They have a new DLC coming out. They've got the Murkmire thing coming out later on as well. Yep. But the thing that we were really here for, 2 games. The first one was Rage 2.
As you take down opponents, your overdrive meter will fill up. When the meter is full, you can unleash overdrive, a ridiculous display of power that pushes all of your weapons past their limit.
Rage, do it.
Now, Rage 2, we played at E3. We immediately said that it was fucking fun. Yeah. It had the best shotgun I've ever used in a video game. That includes Doom, that includes any other game I've ever played.
I think
it's just like...
Yeah, it was like the steal of the show for us, or in terms of gameplay.
Yeah, that was actually our #1 gameplay show. Cyberpunk was the thing that we liked the most that we watched. Yes. And Rage 2 was the thing that we liked the most that we played. And they but when we saw it, they only showed us like the indoor shooting kind of stuff. They didn't show us any open world elements, and that's a huge part of Rage 2. They're working with Avalanche Studios, the guys that did Just Cause, and the open world stuff here just looks phenomenal.
It looks absolutely beautiful.
Like, it just looks like so much
chase
fun.
scenes, the whole like war to it, like it just looks sick.
Yeah, it looks like the Mad Max experience that we've been waiting for. Because even Mad Max, the game, was not truly a Mad Max experience. It wasn't like that Frank Miller, you know, like Mad Max Fury Road, just utter insanity, like bottled insanity. And this feels like that. And also, it's got a really cool power suite. It's got the vehicular combat. Yeah, it's just got all of that in there. It kind of feels like clicks. Yeah, this guy knows. So Rage 2, I cannot imagine how that game is going to be shit. If it is, I'm going to be heartbroken.
Yeah, and we're actually going hands-on again later on with some new footage.
And we're going to be able to play that later. But that's like embargoed until later. Yes. So you can't see it later, all right? So then after Rage 2, we had the Doom.
Like, this is fucking sick already.
Yeah, it was alright.
And then they just dropped some Doom and we're like, holy shit.
Yup. Wait. Here she comes. This is the part I really like. Are you decent?
Me?
God, I love it.
Here's the thing, right? In Doom 2016, I think they were finding their tone, okay? They're like, what kind of Doom is Doom for 2016? What's the future of Doom, right? And I think they really found it and they nailed it. It was just incredible technology. That engine runs buttery smooth. Like 4K gaming is actually only really possible at this point on the Doom engine, I swear to God, right? So that, then there was like the soundtrack. Mick Gordon, just utterly inspired in every regard. Just fucking the best thing you've ever heard. Like your ears just melting. And then, you know, just the action of it as well.
Yeah,
like,
I think, and also like
combat was amazing.
And the pacing, like I think they're like maybe they're also figuring out what's our pacing for this. Like other games can be a bit slower or a bit faster. And look, as I said before, I'm not the hugest Doom fan ever, but this actually looks like it's even better than it
Yeah.
was, and a lot of people do line up for that. Now, the only thing that I thought it was missing, of course, was like a strong narration point. Like, why would I be wanting to move forward in that story? But hopefully they have that.
You should watch this documentary. They're like,
Anyway.
they actually discuss this specific. They're like, it's fucking demons. Why do you need a story? You just
do
want to
need-
kill the
some
demons.
people want stories. Some people want stories.
So, okay, this one looks like they've understood what their tone is, and now they're ready to crank the gameplay. You've got that hook shot
mobility.
thing.
Mobility is a
the
big
mi-
thing in this one.
So they've added that hook shot thing that allows you to pull yourself towards enemies. And once you're doing that, you can actually get off the chain and like double jump.
Oh, yeah.
They've got the dashes left and right,
Yeah.
and forward and back, which they never had before. It's just a more versatile moveset, and that actually just folds perfectly into Doom, because it's
Yeah.
very much about this like push forward combat. The idea that you're going forward, you fucking kill demons relentlessly. That new moveset I think just really clicks with that.
Yeah, I think it's like it kind of plays to this whole you're like fucking a massive god kind of thing,
Yeah.
just killing everything in your
Yeah,
path.
totally.
And now in the previous one, the mobility was there, but this one feels like it's like a whole new level of like giving you more freedom.
Totally.
Especially, it looks like the whole level is
Yeah.
just bigger and broader and like more places that you need to fight. So
I
like
mean, Doom 1 2016 was a vertical game in terms of like there were spaces that you could
Yeah.
traverse, right? But this now seems to be designed with your hook shot in mind.
yeah, for the
because,
battlefield
like,
to be like vertical,
you can just
horizontal,
go
everywhere.
wherever you like. Wherever. The enemy design, they've got twice the number of enemies this time around. The enemy design looks fantastic. They've got all new kill animations. They've got tons of new
What a
weapons.
massive blade.
The Doomslayer has a fucking blade on him.
bro,
Like,
that's
just
sick.
everything. And like this is a team of people that just understand what Doom is. They get it. They're like, yep, Doom is this thing that's just about killing fucking demons.
Yeah.
This is what we're gonna do, and go and do it. And just
And
like
I totally appreciate what Doom does, of course. It's like you get in there and you 10 or 15 hours of just feeling like nothing can stop you.
Yeah.
And you're the god saving the earth. That's how powerful you feel.
there was a sword at the end as well.
Oh, that was so sick. There was a sword actually.
That's
So I completely respect what Doom does. I'm very, very excited for that actually.
Yeah,
Because I do want to jump on my Switch, of course. And I do want to play this game and make sure that I actually finish it on stream.
I'm going to make sure Sam plays Doom on a proper monitor, like a proper rig that can run this thing at 4K with proper headphones cranked to the nines.
I completely appreciate what it does in terms of technicality, in terms of like everything that it does. It makes you feel like a god. I'm just saying, I would have liked to see a little bit more of a story.
Sam wants some Doom cutscenes where,
Yes.
where the Marines like sitting there like, tell me,
I wanna see
what is
some-
my mission? What do I need to do? Demons. Why do I want to kill
I wanna
these
see some
demons?
sex scenes.
Anyway, guys, that's it.
demons.
That's more of a God of War thing.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what we saw. There's more QuakeCon to come, but that was the keynote with the biggest news.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some hands-on impressions for a few other games coming up, but that's it for us now. We're signing off. Fucking, that was just so good, man.
See you, fam.
That was so good. Doom is pretty okay. I played it on Switch, and I swear to God, man, Doom's not that good.